pop-up picnic white-out party where you're told to dress in all white. But this is the caveat. You're also told you pay tickets. You pay to have the email to tell you where to meet your team leader. And you show up not knowing shit. And so then you get a team leader who drags you somewhere, and you're toting around your stuff. So let me tell you, they tell you to bring your own food, but you can buy food from them. Nobody that bought food there thought the food was worthy. So us not buying food from them turned out to work out. Shout out to Il Porcelina for hooking it up with some really dank meats and cheeses. But so you pay for this, and then you have to walk all of your gear with you. So bring a fucking wagon. But here's the catch. You have to bring your tables and chairs too. So literally you're just paying to attend
a spot,
a secret picnic. It was cool. And you have to buy your booze through them, which sucked. So you couldn't bring your own booze, but you could bring your own food. You had to bring your own chairs and tables unless you were like a very important person, which I was not. Luckily, the girlfriend was. So we did not have to bring tables and chairs, but everybody else did. So while we're on this half-mile journey through downtown with a sea of people decked out in white clothes, just taking over traffic lanes, people are just dropping tables and chairs and, glass all over the place. And so there are, we talked about how we have some things that we need to work on. This French fucking themed party that they do all over the country, they need to get this streamlined. Like there was positives and there was negatives galore. And the negatives were that there was no accountability because everybody pleaded the fifth on knowledge of the event because nobody fucking knew anything. And then the second biggest problem was that you're making everybody else in charge of their own things when you could just streamline this process by renting 25 fucking tables and 250 or 300 chairs, adding $30 to every ticket or $20 to every ticket, and that alleviates 90% of the headache that comes along with people debating if this thing is worth it. Because if I had to do the tables and chairs dragging, this conversation right now would be going much, much differently.
Overall,
I'd be fucking livid.
My first impression overall, it sounds kind of dumb.
It's also kind of culty when nobody knows and everyone's like sitting around. They're like, so what are y'all doing? We're like, nobody knows. We're going to a picnic. They're like, okay. Sounds like y'all may be drinking some Kool-Aid later.
It sounds like
Jonestown.
I get the idea behind those type things, but it's just like it's overplayed. Like the kind of like, ooh, it's all a big mystery. But then, did they have music, or did they provide something?
They had some music, yeah. So they had a harp trio. So when you were graced by this trio of people playing strings, and then it went into a DJ set. And so the crowd, that was kind of the coolest part, was the crowd was the most mixed bag of any event I've seen in a minute. Well, that's not true. Chicken Fight Fest was a pretty good mixed bag of like wide variety of demos, ethnicities. But this one had a much wider demo in regards to age. So there was like 75, 80-year-old people out there. A lot of like gray-haired folks were at this event. And then there were, younger people than us, like the people we were sitting next to were 23, 24, 25, telling us about how to navigate TikTok without looking like fucking morons. So, like there's pluses and minuses to, having these weird kind of, trendy parties. I'd say the one negative was that they make you do all the fucking heavy lifting. And the biggest positive was that you got to meet and interact with a bunch of different folks that otherwise you may never have gotten to meet. So that was a cool bonus about it. And then afterwards we called a fade on Larimer Square, which is very much under construction.
Yeah. I haven't been down there in a hot minute, but I remember seeing they've shut it down for the most part, just doing all sorts of fucking work down there.
Yeah, so I think it's the same. It's a real estate or a design group. I don't know if it's the same one from Rhino, but there's one out of North Carolina maybe that is doing some Reno work on the Larimer Square area. That's why we saw a lot of those restaurants and businesses move out over the course of the last year. The Market, which was great. Tag, which was okay. Stuff like that. They're starting to kind of work on that, and rumor has it they're going to make it a little bit more of a fun, younger vibe, like foot friendly. Keep that road closed on Larimer, but also make the alleys more approachable. But the restaurants, some of them are still open. Bistro Vindem, Rioja, Green Russell, they're all still open, so that's a bonus. All right, so last thing before we get into our guest episode, Jazz in the Park.
Yeah.
You fucking hit it. How was it?
Oh, it was great, and it was so nice to see. Like, it was packed. So many people were out there. The weather was great. It's a great picnic, and you don't have to pay for it. Bring your own booze. Bring a cheese board. That's what we did. We upped the cheese board game, and just fucking sat out there for a few hours. It's nice.
Yeah, I mean, the music, they do it every Sunday. Like you said, it's free. It starts at like 5 p.m. and ends at like 8.
Well, it's the music is from like 6 to 8.
6 to 8. But you get out there early, it's a fucking vibe. People are playing volleyball on the left side. You know, you can get out there in the paddle boats, or you can just post up shop, throw bags, and eat cheese.
And really, it's not even one of those things where you have to go specifically for the music. Like, half the time we're up there, you can hear the music in the background depending on where we are, but it's just a nice kind of way to get out and go to City Park.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. And, you know, right now in the spring before it gets like fucking piping, you know, it's really nice weather to grab those first couple Sundays, get them under your belt, because once you start going and camping to get the reprieve from the 95 smoggy heat that we'll have in the summer, on Sundays you'll just be fucking tired. You'll just be like, I don't want to go out there, sweat, and like you can't hear the music if you're too far away, so you almost have to be a little early.
Right. I mean, I'm going back next weekend for sure.
Keep teeing off as long as you can. Well, Chris, you know, you mentioned you're going this weekend, but before that, there's a litany of cool things that are going on this week that we should be talking about.
Hell yeah.
Do you have your red clothes ready?
I've got a red shirt. It's like red and white striped. I may
Button
need to
down
find
or
more
collared?
red. It's a
polo?
collared. Short sleeve collared.
Okay.
I might go more casual with like jeans and that or something.
Okay. I don't hate it. You know, I don't know. If I saw any jean folks, and maybe you throw on some pants.
Jeans,
I didn't see any jeans last year.
Khakis.
I don't know if khakis
Gotta
the
be
play.
like a
I don't
State
want you
Farm
to.
guy.
Yeah, I don't want you to look like Jake from State Farm. But you know, if you have some festive pants back there, anything fun colored, throw them on. Maybe a slack.
Oh, need to wear slacks?
I mean, there's people that I wore a suit last year, and I was definitely not the most dressed up person. So, you know, mix and match in there. Don't be scared. I'm going to dye my hair red.
24-hour dye or?
Who knows? I don't know. I'm feeling froggy. But at the same time, I also have to go shopping.
What if I get like a red tie? Will that play?
Yeah, I think that would. A little red on red. Go real casual with it. Are you going to go tacky fun?
No.
Okay, so it's non-discriminatory, so it doesn't matter what you wear. No one's going to judge you for it. And, you know, we'll be inside, outside. There's a patio with music and cocktails and food will be served outside, but also throughout the museum as well. So you can sit there and drink with dinosaurs. So realistically, it doesn't matter what you fucking wear for anyone that'll be joining us. It doesn't matter. They encourage you to dress up in fun spring, summertime, you know, garbs, but at the same time, fundraiser gala vibes because it is a nighttime event. But it's so much fucking fun. The real reason we're there is to raise funds and raise awareness for the Restaurant Association and their employees. So again, it's not about you or what you're wearing. It's about Kip and what he's wearing. Realistically, it's about, you know, the employees and making sure we can help them the best ways we can, whether it be spreading the good word, putting in some bids on Hooters packages like we did last year. Yeah, they're back.
We never got that, by the way, Hooters.
They gave it to us. We just never went. Remember? We tried to go one time, and we just didn't. The Dom and Wings.
Is it all off?
I don't know. I have no clue where that gift card is anymore.
All of our Hooters listeners out there.
Yeah, Colorado Hooters, shout at us because that was sorry about that. But it's a great event. Obviously, as you're listening to this, the giveaway is ended, but there's still tickets available. They're only $65. Just Google Drink Red, Wear Red, and it'll pop up. It says Colorado Restaurant Association, buy tickets. Tickets are going until Thursday morning. It's fucking awesome. 20-plus restaurants, 20-plus wineries and distributors, live music. Kip's there with drugs in his pocket. We got all the vape pens. This damn beer's got my hiccups. It's a kick-ass party, and I can't wait, Chris.
I'm excited. Now I'm worried about what to wear.
Yeah, I'm glad I got in your head. You should wear a top hat with a red bow on it.
I don't have a fucking top hat.
Dude, I'm going to Goodwill.
Okay.
Yeah. if you want to join me, let's go find some obnoxious red clothes.
Okay, I could do that. I need to find a red vest.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Wear shirtless with a red vest.
Red vest.
That's what I'm fucking talking about. Get into the zone, Chris. Yeah, I'm gonna dress in something preposterous. Maybe dye my hair, paint my fingernails, get some lipstick. I'm going all red. I'm gonna look like a dog penis.
Ooh.
Yeah. Red rockets.
Those are scary.
Yeah. But that's not the only thing. You know, obviously this week we have that event. Then, you know, you turn right around and Top Taco is in 2 fucking weeks. It's up there in Westminster in that open field, but it's done by the same people from Chicken Fight Fest, which is fucking a kick-ass event that was about 2 weeks ago that, Jesus, that was fun. Best ambiance I've ever seen at a food festival. So they're back for more Top Taco on the 23rd. And then,
our friends at Weldworks, that invitational is coming up.
Hell yeah.
What is that? Maybe 3 weeks? 3 weeks
it's
away?
It's the 28th? No, it's the weekend of the 28th, right? Yeah, that's correct. No, so they're on the 25th. The 23rd is Top Taco. So the 25th.
Yeah.
All right, nailed that. Yeah, so if you're looking to grab tickets, Weldworks has 2 waves. We talked about it last week on the pod, but you can buy tickets to first and second wave. Hotels are fairly limited, so definitely be on the lookout for that. And then some of our team will be up there having a big time catching a fade in Greeley, so get ready to slug some beers. We have a huge month ahead.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I mean, like, summer is here.
Frasco's on the 18th, playing with Humphreys. That's in 2 weeks. You know, it's going to be a bitchin' good summer, and we're fired up about it. And we've got some really cool projects that we're doing on our own as well coming down the pike, so we'll get ready to rumble in that regard.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah. Well, Chris, before we get out of here, is there anything we missed or anything we need to cover? Oh, congratulations to our friends Bryant and Jay, who are getting married.
Ooh, is that happening this week?
It is. Shout out to those guys. Love y'all.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a former Alabamian.
Yeah,
he reads a lot of books, though.
Yeah. He probably has read more books than everybody in Dothan combined.
True.
Well, y'all, I think that pretty much wraps it up for the intro part. We covered last week's. We gave y'all a rundown of this week. We didn't do Taco Landia last week. I didn't see anybody talking about it, so we didn't miss shit there. But yeah. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, with another guest on the podcast. We have coming to you today, Justin Calvino. I think I said that right. The founder and CEO of Emerald Road, which is, for those that maybe remember the name Silk Road, same, but different. It's a crypto-exclusive California lifestyle platform that's leveraging decades of local cultural experience with emergent technologies. So for those that don't know what the fuck I just said, aka 90% of our listeners, we're going to nerd out and talk about everything from crypto to branding, creating a unique marketplace, but mainly talk about things like cannabis. Before we get started in introducing Justin, we want to give a shout out to our friends over at Eden Extracts. Eden's a local live rosin company that's based out of Parachute, Colorado. It's a family-run spot using live soil, pretty much just using the ingredients that God gave us: heat, water, ice, and cannabis to churn out great products in the pre-rolls, concentrates, and cartridges. 3 things that get our dick hard and that we love dearly. So we're excited to be working with Eden Extracts this summer, but not nearly as excited as we are to talk with Justin here today. Justin, how are you, brother?
I'm doing well. Just getting back into California today. I went to a wedding this weekend. So.
Was it Brooks Cope's wedding?
No. It was
cool.
No, I ended up in Montreal. My wife is from Montreal, so we went to go visit family and go to a wedding this weekend, which was great. Had a blast.
Some French fries and gravy.
Oh man. Not this
like,
time.
no, man, I live in California. I don't put that shit in my body.
This is very true. Although I'm supposed to be able to every time I go to Montreal, it's supposed to be kind of like a thing I get to do, but not this time. So You know?
There's always next time.
Wait, so cheat day for you means eating French fries and gravy, but really Montreal's known as